The Shape of Time, is the perfect example of how to head into the final stages of a sci-fi season, advancing several excellent storylines at once. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching for more details. Foundation Season 3, Episode 6, The Shape of Time, is the best episode of the current run so far, and arguably ranks among the show's best overall efforts. As the Foundation timeline rapidly approaches a key milestone, the battle between Empire and Foundation also hits a vital juncture. Gall Dornick and Lady Demerzel's reunion steals the show in The Shape of Time. After coming back together for the first time in centuries, The Shape of Time brilliantly portrays Gall, Lou Lobel, and Demerzel, Laura Byrne, as equally shocked that the other is still alive. Byrne's performance as an enraged robot shows her character in a way she's rarely seen, and it's terrifying. Their interactions are filled with fascinating moments, and the huge revelation that Demerzel was instrumental in psychohistory's formative stages is expertly executed. Lobel's flawless performance as someone who's trying her best not to act afraid while being held hostage makes her the perfect scene partner for Byrne. Demerzel's decision to allow Gall to live comes as a genuine relief after an episode of immense tension between the two characters. The Shape of Time ends with the audience understanding them both far better than they have for a while, and setting up an exciting future for the dynamic. Brother Day's return makes his future compellingly uncertain. Lee Pace's Brother Day was essentially absent from the episode that precedes The Shape of Time, but he returns to a prominent role in Episode 6. After seeking out Yu the Wang Loising song, full name Songbird 17, Day's story briefly looks like it's about to enter its happy ending phase. Then, Foundation does what it always does and subverts expectations. After being forcibly and violently rejected by Song and her surprise life mate, it's unclear what Day's next move could be. He burned countless bridges to get to Mycogen, so going back to his former life will be incredibly difficult, if not impossible. After his failed attempt to restore Song's memories, staying in Mycogen also won't have the same appeal it once did. So, with the apparent death of Dawn, Cashin Bilton, at the end of the previous episode, Day's self-imposed exile leaves Dusk, Terrence Mann, on the cusp of facing ascension alone. The narrative possibilities this opens up for Day and Foundation's genetic dynasty at large are very fun to think about. Foundation Season 3 continues to fail one of its new characters with the most potential. Brandon P. Bell's Captain Han Pritchard has appeared sporadically throughout Foundation Season 3, but his character still hasn't had a chance to properly establish himself. Despite being revealed as a mentalic love interest to Gall Dornick and one of the most rebellious members of the Second Foundation, the show still can't seem to find a good place for him in the story. The Shape of Time has Bell's character confined to a jail cell for the entire episode, wasting the potential he has. Still, I have to believe Foundation is biding its time in this respect. After being denied the chance to meet Selden, Jared Harris, with the others, Captain Pritchard managed to avoid the chaos in the vault. With many of the Second Foundation's key figures incapacitated by the end of The Shape of Time, the episode has finally laid the groundwork for Captain Pritchard to be the hero he's supposed to be. What remains to be seen is whether Foundation Season 3 can pay it all off. I love how Hari Seldon shattered the Second Foundation's hope with just 4 words. Both versions of Jared Harris's Hari Seldon have been absent for a little while, but the episode builds up to the return of the Vault's holographic iteration of the character. The episode does a terrific job of making Seldon's emergence seem like the solution to the Mule's Piluis Bake Reign of Terror. Paired with the acquisition of Magnifico Giganticus, Tomas Lamarquis, and the Visisona, Seldon's return does seem like the answer, but when he utters the worrying words, "What is the Mule?" when pressed on how to handle the villain, all hope evaporates. While Seldon's followers no longer revere him as the central figure in a psychohistory-based religion, he's still hugely admired. His inability to help proves he's missing vital pieces of information, but this also opens the door for the return of the human Hari in Foundation's immediate future.